Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for November. I wanted to say October, but I guess in a way it's both. I'm Sardek, and with me tonight is Omegasuspekt.
Good evening, gladiators. See how it goes tonight.
Yep. I think we got through like 4 of these last month before we gave up.
yeah.
But I'm pretty sure we got it this time. We made it through the preseason with very little for me to worry about, and all of it was fixed in like 2 hours last night, so I'm pretty confident this time around. So now let's see how I am punished for my hubris of saying that. We will start off with Love Colored Magic 1 versus Fig 1. Who You Gonna Call versus Timmy Returns. Yeah, exactly. Break gets it. For Who You Gonna Call, we have Ray the Paladin with basic skill, counter throw martial arts, and move HP up. Egon the Engineer with item, Hamido, Deadshot, and throw item. Peter the Mediator with white magic auto potion, equips shield, and move +1. And Slimer the Ghost, of course, with wither. On the other side, for Timmy Returns, we have Spike the Monk with Dance, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Axe. Johnny the Samurai with Sing, Auto Potion, and Equip Shield. And, of course, Timmy and Bimmy. Jimmy being nowhere to be found this month. We'll start off on Large 29.
Is this a map that completed a match that completed successfully last time?
It is. The first 3 of them should be, and then another one like halfway through the stream. A lot of the issues that bards were having were not visible, so I didn't notice there were problems during this one, although there were. And of course, we see the cheer up being successful. It's nice to see cheer ups.
A nice 252 Deadshot as well.
I have determined that I'm probably not going to be able to make the AI be less active with re-raise this month. So we're just going to have a re-raise heavy month, and I'm going to do some assembly edits to make that less disastrous for next month. Anyways, 3 encouraging songs come out, and we have some permanent status buffs. But unfortunately...
Haste and regen's coming out for Yellow Team, but they've already got a man down.
Yeah, and that Samurai does not have revives, so that monk is just out.
With the 252 Deadshots coming out from the Engineer, and I think I saw a 252... whatever it's called from the Ghost.
Wither,
yeah. Damage over there, yeah.
Wither is deals damage equal to missing health, so if someone has a 2-shot, the Ghost can always complete it. Useless as the first hit, but real good as the second.
That's 2 KOs for the Ghost now.
Yeah, Love Colored Magic definitely getting out ahead of this one. Here
comes another Deadshot for the 3rd kill. All that remains is the Sing Samurai.
108 being a bit low on the roll from the crit, but still enough. Going to be seeing a lot of preaching. I have a couple of plans for next month related to AI modifications. I'm going to do, first off, I'm just going to make it so that someone who is standing up on their re-raise turn just literally cannot have re-raise applied to them. They can apply it to teammates, but any AoE ability will give them everything but the re-raise. And I know exactly how to do that because I was tinkering with a status application for Barren Song anyways.
You mean that as soon as somebody uses re-raise, they can't get it again?
Can't give it to themselves on their stand-up turn.
See, okay.
So, like, if a tree that has tree raise re-raises, they can use the ability, and they'll give themselves the shell and protect, but not the re-raise, and they'll give their teammates the shell, protect, and re-raise. Just basically, re-raise will not apply to you if you use it the turn you stand up. Anyways, game 1 goes to Love Colored Magic in a pretty commanding fashion at that. And mime teams historically do not do great on small maps. Shine coming out, but he gives himself the sundown to go with it. That is a nerf I'm considering doing to Shine, is allowing it to continue to be absorbed that way, but make the sundown proc on yourself 100% of the time instead of just 20. Because that feels like a reasonable middle ground. That was...
So you can change it to where it's still 20% on enemies, but 100% on self?
Yep. Pretty easily, actually. Nice cleanse there for the poison. Gotta say, that Nameless song really did some work there. But with two bards down...
Oh, sorry.
Hmm?
I was just going to say, so is Shine and Re-Raise two things that we were kind of like worried a little bit about being maybe too powerful this month?
I completely neglected to consider for self-holy absorb, and a bunch of people found it, and whoops.
Yeah, I definitely have a lot of cross helmets on my units, I know.
And I mean, that's the joy of Colosseum. Everybody has the same DC, so if you find it, use it. I mean, that's just my tentative day one. I'm a little concerned about this. Maybe it ends up that they make it to the middle rounds and then lose to what's actually the real meta strat. So I'm not committing to anything yet, but Shine is on my radar as a whoops, I missed this. And Re-Raise is just an emergent addition to the fact that the AI is now using it proactively instead of reactively, so it is a lot more powerful.
Sure. Definitely interested to see how it shakes out. Again, it's just down to the Singing Samurai here, I believe. Oh, no, there's somebody hidden in the cave there.
Not landing her dances, though, so that's unfortunate. The ghost is attacking through the the wall. I guess that does not need line of sight.
Whatever unit is in there is still alive. We're taking 290 damage combined from the Paladin and Ghost.
Dancing Monk, I want to say. That got her. But she's right back up with a chakra for the self-heal. Although Wither's gonna... Yeah.
Spirit, actually. And it missed. It hit the terrain, I guess.
Yep. Paladin took care of it himself. Gotta say, the stock on archers is way up this month with the way re-raise is being tossed around.
Very good point.
Archers have kind of historically been a, like, kind of meh choice, so... Looks that way, Hero. I had a fix in place for throw, but I didn't for item, so I'm going to have to make a quick adjustment for that. Although that said, this team clearly wins without, so I'm going to still certify the result. But, added to the note file, chemists work under Don't Act.
I think he's taking shots while Don't Act it as well.
Well, that you're allowed to do. Don't Act doesn't stop base attack.
Oh, yeah, okay.
What are my September notes? That's what I'm looking for. The fix I make for item not working under Don't Act, I might just actually revert. Like, for next month, because I don't hate the idea of being able to use items under Don't Act. But yeah, apparently item inventory abilities function under Don't Act, because I had to put in a specific catch for throw. So, yeah, we'll see, basically.
Samurai is proving very difficult to kill.
Yeah, they're definitely one of the sturdier classes. And this one in particular has really good evade. Fortunately, Mustadio has the answer to that, because you can't dodge a gun.
So did I understand you correctly that like shurikens and balls are going to count against items as well?
That is the case, they do.
You can't just make like a dedicated thrower anymore necessarily. Match goes on long enough, they'll have to switch to doing something else, right?
Basically that, yeah. Although 8 attacks is still a lot over the course of a thing, and if you make them a chemist, they'll have 16, although they're not the ideal throwers.
Yep.
But yeah, the idea is that throw is really good on the front end, but I don't want it to be reliable long game. You have to have a second plan. But also
Yeah,
just
I know that I made like just that undead squire thrower last month, or not last month, but the last time that we before this patch. It worked out really well. It's just basically he just harassed all game long.
Yeah, I mean, the basic idea is, like, also from a narrative standpoint, if I'm going to limit the number of items you can carry, like, throwing is operating under the same principle, so... I was considering for a while making, like, shuriken and balls worth half a slot just to, like, give you 16, but that felt like a little too much. Like, they were just unlimited. Also, I might dial up the power of them a bit with them being limited like this. Something I'll be watching for as the month progresses.
Sure.
Man, just wither him. Jeez.
He keeps on healing off of somebody. He's still got over 400 health because of these auto potions that they're triggering from their low damage attacks. Like the engineer can do enough damage to actually do some damage, but then everybody else heals him up.
Auto potion is a hell of a drug. Down goes a ghost. Does the samurai just have what it takes to solo the team?
Engineer will run out of items, right?
Yep. And he has all of the positive statuses from Song, so he's going for PA songs and drawouts now.
If he gives himself enough PA songs, his bag attacks might start one-shotting people.
That would be incredible. Well, it just burned their magic out. Confuse just does what Confuse always did. Well, at least they have Cheer Up to recover their mana. But there's another battle song. Yeah, 108 expected into auto potion is not great. Samurai's just gonna keep buffing itself
even got
up.
less song.
I don't know if the Ghostbusters have enough power to bring him down.
What's the last one left last time and he got taken down? But I don't think he had. Maybe he didn't have all the positive statuses from his song.
Yeah, he didn't have all the statuses, and the ghost was around to wither.
Last Samurai.
Tom Cruise over there.
I will be right back.
Yep. $169 bag whack. It's kind of a complicated balance position to strike, figuring out how to handle the fact that Shell and Protect are easier to access now, but not guaranteed. So, like, the damage numbers are hard to deal with. To not have people just getting one-shotted left and right, but also be killable when buffed up.
I am back, and the Samurai is full health. Oh, 215, actually.
Yeah, if the Ghost was here, the Samurai would be dead already.
Does the Ghost not come back?
No, he crystallized.
That's right, Undead is not immune to crystallize anymore.
I think skeletons might be, but I know ghosts are not. And neither is the ring. Samurai's getting pretty low. No, he's not. It's all about getting a lucky set together where auto potion does not go off. Or getting a good crit with the dead shot.
Yeah, and with the battle song, it feels like the Samurai obviously does have a small chance of potentially pulling this off.
Yeah, like a 143 bag whack is non-trivial, and like it's only getting bigger. Like they're just letting him run away is the problem. Oh, Don't Act is off, so Mustadio has his abilities again.
Samurai did get another PA, though.
Musty is using basic potions on himself, so he is out of ambrosias.
Oh.
It's the second Kjata. Second map, second match.
Engineer went down, re-rose, and then the Paladin put re-raise back on him. Maybe if the Samurai never chooses to go after the Paladin first, this might not be possible.
Or no, this is the first match, not the second. Yeah. I thought it was the second because I had already marked the winner on this because it was obvious, but now less obvious. I think I'm just going to, with the way you can't stop the re-raises, that eventually auto potion is just going to not trigger 8 times in a row and it's going to be over. Because there's no way this Samurai is going to last long enough to bag whack 3 people with re-raise to death who can reapply re-raise. So, yeah, I'm just going to call this one over for Love-Colored Magic, and I don't think Fig is going to disagree. Like, I think he'll be like, oh, thank God Timmy's out.
Yeah, I don't think it's possible just because the samurai is not fast enough. You would have to double turn somebody here to pull
You
this
would
off, I feel like.
specifically have to double turn the Paladin, because the Paladin
Exactly.
would, but you can't because he stands back up, re-raises himself. You follow?
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure. You're 100% right.
So, like, eventually, these sundown procs with the bullets from the engineer is going to be enough.
For sure. I definitely agree.
Ooh, that just knocked him off. He's at 108. That potion hurt, though. He's crawling back up. Another sundown proc. Getting low. Yep, there it is. Match goes to Love-Colored Magic 2-0. Bit of a haul with that samurai, but we move on to Hero 4 versus Cross 1 for Hokage Walk into a Bar versus Dumpster Fire 3.0. Alright, for Hero we have Minato the Ninja with double spell edge. You're going to be seeing a few of these this month with Talk Skill, Weapon Guard, and Concentrate. Naruto the Geomancer with Draw Out, Regenerator, and Defense Up. Hashirama the Ninja, double spell edge again, this one with Draw Out, CT Save, and Magic Attack Up. And Tsunade the Priest with Defender, Punch Art, MP Switch, and Martial Arts. Martial Arts, Punch Art, Priest with 13 PA. That's a new one for me. On the other side, for Dumpster Fire, we have Ari the Paladin with Defender, Draw Out, Counter Throw, Attack Up, and Move +1. Dallas the Mediator with Elemental, Auto Potion, and Magic Attack Up. Casey the Porky with Oink, which was acting hilariously last night. And Charlie the Chemist with Talk Skill, Weapon Guard, and Equip Shield. Going to map 100.
So the priest has MP Switch and Chakra. Very nice.
Yep. And also it's a boosted Chakra thanks to the martial arts.
And if she's charging a spell, she's immune to damage.
Yep.
Some surprising survivability out of that one.
Anyways, Hero in purple, as is pretty typical. That's Hero's favorite palette color. 252, but immediately HP restored back.
Is that a one-hit critical on the pig?
Looks like it. Slow has been cured off the stone gun. Yeah, pigs have low health totals, 310. Hit like a truck, though.
Yeah, I hit him right back with the one-hit critical.
However, the ninja does not have HP restore like the pig. Does get a 125 chakra out of a priest of all things.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. 238 second shot from the mediator out of the ninja. There's a lot of damage being pumped out here.
Yeah, 300 is very low on hit points for this month. Like, even the squishies can get 350 pretty trivially.
There, the ninja takes out the pig.
And a revenge kill on the other ninja. I guess they're all ninjas, according to the team theming. Phoenix down for pig.
Preemptive Asuna from the priest.
Yeah, Hero, my thought is that, like, I'm going to do some small balance changes for December, but not a whole lot. And over December and potentially January, I'll just do a major AI overhaul, rewriting the entire engine of it. And then hopefully we won't have these problems with, like, them not using the abilities they're supposed to or whatever. Oh yeah, I know, Hero. I'm just saying that this is... my plan is to deal with that. Nice Hell Ivy heal there.
Hero's team is up 3-1 right now.
The best defense, still a good offense. Yes, Fig, you have the right of it. Love Card Magic took it. Small map 58. Although your samurai took, like, 20 minutes to take down. He was a menace. Big one-shot critical Kiku there.
Yep, same kind of start from purple team. Asimian, one-hit critical, preemptive Asuna.
Ambrosia does answer once again. But that is a brutal Muramasa.
Wow. With that, 2 across his units are down already. Chemist manages to block one of the ninja's attacks. Maybe making it survive.
It is worth noting that I am more or less fine with where ninjas are right now. They do a lot of damage, but they are also not very sturdy. If anything, I might nerf their hit points like 10 or 20, but on the whole, I think it's fine having an aggressive draw out or geomancy ninja. It's probably fine.
It does feel like the access and availability of defenses has grown this month, so it would make sense that in order to counter that, the access to a little bit more of an aggressive play style is also opened up.
Right, yeah, that's the idea, is that With defenses being higher and hit points being higher, naturally more offense needs to be available. And this being one of the pillars of it doesn't strike me as particularly degenerate. Now, that said, I'm going to watch it throughout the month as there are a lot of them, and maybe I'll just be proven wrong and it's too good. But at the moment, I'm not, like, high alert on it. I'm just watching. Not the least of which reasons being that, like, you can just run a mediator with, or run a engineer with arm break and, or weapon break, and a knight with, Hellcry, and just completely neuter them entirely. Like, the first one goes and they're not a unit anymore.
Yeah, like, they might be strong, but there's probably strong counters as well.
Right, so it's something that I'm wanting to see how it develops over the next month, but also throughout the rest of this tournament. Man, I know that chakra circle. I did that a bunch of times in vanilla. That's farming JP. I mean, sure. Game 1 goes to, or Game 2 goes to the hero as well, so that is a 2-0 for the 4 Hokage.
I'll be right back again.
Yep. Up next, Ajorably 2 versus Love Colored Magic 3. Smoothie Recipe versus Nothing Cheaper Than Something Free. Alright, for Ajorably, we have Ice Fruit Blender and Juice. That is, in fact, how one makes a smoothie. Ice the Wizard with Item, MP Switch, Short Charge, and Equip Sword for that Mithril Sword bonus. Fruit the Lancer with Punch Art, HP Restore, Martial Arts, and Jump +1. Blender the Samurai with Basic Skill Hamido, Concentrate, and Move +2. And Juice the Paladin with Steel, Dragon Spirit, Attack Up, and Guts. Yes, extra blender in my smoothie. On the other side, for Love Card Magic 3, we have Ward the Lancer with Holy Sword, HP Restore, Attack Up, and Move HP Up. Laguna the Engineer with Item, Hamido, and Deadshot with Throw Item to go with it. Kyros the Ninja with Elemental, Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and Move Up. And Julia the Chocobo with Choco Guard. Going to large 6 to start it off.
And I'm back.
Perfect timing.
This is Korremar in blue and Soul in purple.
This is Ajorably in Love Colored Magic. Korremar and Soul is next match. Did I flip the bracket?
Nope. I misread the bracket. Ajorably in blue and LCM in purple then?
Yes, looks that way because ice is part of a smoothie. Ajorably does make it easy to figure out which team is theirs based on the theming of the names. MP Switch plus Fatigue on the Wizard. That's going to be brutal for Wizard getting to do anything.
Immediately got a cheer up though.
Doubles MP costs Kjata.
400 damage shine from the Lancer. Wasn't a charging unit, I guess.
Yup. And it is a physical attack. Unfortunately for the wizard, did not trigger the guts. Big 330 carve model.
30?
I think that's an elementally strengthened carve model.
Yeah, on top of, I think, magic attack up and 18 MMA and 13 Fizz, I think I saw.
Yep.
That's crazy. I think I remember LCM mentioning this in the chat.
I mean, now that strikes me as too much damage. That one worries me. Like, I wasn't worried so much about, like, 225 draw out, but 330 Geomancy, that's a little much.
I forget, did you change it to where Elemental is evadable or no?
I didn't previously, but now I kind of wish I did, because Jesus Christ. Looks like they're actually just on... These teams are on the same Zodiac triangle, so that's what it is. It's also good compat. Now it makes more sense. Yeah, I'm seeing the same Zodiac symbols, so that's what it was. It was 330 was with Elemental Strengthen, with MA up, and with good compatibility. So this match was going to be a bloodbath anyways. Because, yeah, like, losing 60 damage from it versus the neutral, that makes sense. And for all the damage that the team is taking, Ajorably's team is holding up. Like, they're on the back foot, but they're not getting steamrolled over.
Yeah, like the damage is surprising, but we still got to get used to this format.
Love Card Magic does look to have gotten far enough ahead now, though. Yeah, she's not long for this world. 144 Chocobop finishes it off. Game 1 goes to Love Card Magic 3. Also, only one minor non-match impacting bug so far. That's a whole lot better than last month.
Absolutely. This LCM3 team could be one to watch for the tourney. Seems very strong.
Well, you know how Love Colored Magic is. She keeps to her themes, but she doesn't play around either.
Sure. Whoa! 540 damage from that one.
Yeah, Geomancy on ninjas is officially on my, like, radar now. It's something that I'm going to be plotting how to deal with. Because, like, I think draw out's fine, but I think the Geomancy's a bit much, and I've got a couple ideas for that. Will be fixed for next month.
660. It just keeps on going up.
I'm not sure why, but it sure does. Oh, right. That unit is weak to fire, so that was double damage. So yeah, that is one cleaned clock. Love Card Magic takes it 2-0. But you know, that's just round one. Up next, Korremar 2 versus Soul 4. Treasures of Ruin versus Unholy. Alright, for Treasures of Ruin, we have Chien Pao the Lancer with red shoes, punch art, weapon guard, and attack up. Chi Yu the Wizard with the overcharge bag. What? Overload. I couldn't figure out the word. Overload bag with basic skill HP restore and magic attack up. That's going to be some nasty black magic out of this one. Wo Chien the Knight with white magic damage split, half of MP, and sicken. And Ting Lu the Thief with item, Dragon Spirit, equip shield, and throw item. On the other side, for Unholy, we have Dark the Living Bone with Kotetsu. Francois the Priest with Black Magic, Counter Magic, Magic Attack, and Defend Up. Saber the Archer with basic skill Counter Throw and Move +2. And Race the Paladin with Draw Out Hamido and 2 swords for that double Mithril sword and move HP up. Hamido for physical with double swords and Draw Out for magical with double MA swords. Always something interesting. Heading to large 29.
Paladin seems to be an interesting mix of physical and magical for sure.
Being at the top of the physical tree, I wanted it to be at least a little more flexible than the rest.
So I noticed that Overload Wizard has only 231 health, so really squishy.
Fortunately, wizards have guts while charging.
Does Warren hit everybody in the AoE or just one target?
Everyone, it just doesn't visually show due to the nature of the... has to do with how the effect is coded, which is not something I can control for yet. Although Talcall is looking into effect coding, so at some point in the near future I'll be able to fix that.
It's just incredible that we're still learning stuff about this game so many years down the line.
Oh good, he didn't use Bloodsuck. I wasn't sure that was going to work, that I had properly coded that out. And this is the first time Discord has been put on somebody this month.
Discord, okay. That's the minus evasion?
Yeah, half evasion.
Man, it's going to take some work to wrap my head around new status and their visuals.
Yeah, like, I tried to do my best to match them, but when you create entirely new ones, sometimes not as easy. Like, ... being stealth. Okay, I can get my head around that. It's quiet. Or,
Yeah. And fatigue, them just standing still. I get that one.
yeah.
Honestly, even this Discord one I can get too. I don't know. Like it's like it almost looks like a weird like grayscale effect. So it's like they're I don't know, not as like dynamic as they used to be, I guess.
Yeah, I moved undead to be the, like, black scale from oil because that's more traditionally undead than, like, the bluish that we had.
Yeah.
And I made that one into weaken instead.
Korremar, the issue is that the protect and shell wears off before her next turn, so she wants to put it on again immediately.
Yeah, the removing of the walls from protect and shell have turned them almost into haste. Regardless, Korremar still takes game 1 even without the wizard. And I do plan on going in, like, it's possible that next month with the updated meta and very few assembly changes, just small balance changes, that we'll want to do, like, less of Warn because it's so heavily AI favored. But the plan here is to make the AI engine do the math the way that would actually make sense.
Right, so in the future we might be able to just say, hey, lower priority on Born itself.
Well, I mean, basically what I'm going to do is make make it so that 40 priority is not as exciting as it looks to them right now. Like, something is making that way more excited than it should be. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna go in and, like, actually force things to go down the right routes. Because since
you were just talking about the whole AI rework where you can actually control what they are desiring. I see.
Yeah, like, the idea here is if I'm gonna be setting AI dip switches to, like, be more controllable, I have to know how the AI is put together in the first place. And to figure that out, like, I have to go through the engine deep enough to understand it in the first place. And if I'm doing that, I might as well restructure it to, like, make sense, you know?
For sure, as it is right now, we have to kind of, like, consider this other layer of priority that the AI has whenever we're using dip switches, as you call them.
Also, I'm super glad to see that that with 3 blood sucks and the wizard alive and the wizard dead, it did not end the match, which means I also correctly handled blood suck not ending the match. So, whew, was scared about that one, but we did it.
We're dodging bugs left and right here, man.
Yeah. I mean, that I anticipated them means I probably was going to deal with them, but definitely not 100%.
Ursid Strike. What is that one again? I forget.
Poison and Discord. It's one of the archer abilities.
Okay, yeah, that's the one that's turning everybody purple then. Huh.
Yep. I actually fixed that last night when I was watching this match because it was adding Sundown instead of Discord, and I was like, that's not the correct status effect. It looks like Korremar's team is going to take this one as well. Rejuve does it. That's a 2-0 for Treasures of Ruin. That is correct, Hero. That is why it happened. Up next, Simmon 3 versus Omegasuspekt 2. You're up. Special Forces versus Psyops. For Simmon, we have Marine the Morble with Lick, Infantry the Morble with Lick, Artillery the Ninja with Draw Out Weapon Guard, and Abandon. Abandon with Weapon Guard with Spell Edge. This is going to be real hard to hit from the front and sides. And Morale the Ninja with Talk Skill, Damage Split, and Equip Armor. On your side, Captain the Knight with Punch Guard, Punch Art, Weapon Guard, Martial Arts, and Magic Defend Up. Very defensive knight. Ensign the Samurai with Talk Skill, Auto Potion, Equip Shield, and Defense Up. Marksman the Archer with basic skill, Dragon Spirit, Deadshot, and Guts. And Agent the Ninja with Steel, HP Restore, Equip Armor, and Move HP Up.
So my team is kind of built around Charm, and Simmon is known for making his units immune to Charm almost all the time. I might be able to get a Charm off on the Marlboros.
Yeah, those two are not immune, but those two ninjas do have Enkais. They are immune to Charm.
And my team is quite tanky, and actually so is Simmon, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes.
I guess it is going to hinge a lot around who is controlling the Marlboros at any given moment. Because they're Petrify, Frog, etc. Also, yeah, Hero makes a good point. Ice Wolf Bite is good to have if you're heavy on charms.
Do I have that on my knight?
I don't know, do you? You built the team.
I don't know. I'm questioning myself right now. I wish I did if I don't. I should have thought of that for sure.
Yeah, it was a month ago. You can be forgiven for forgetting how your team was built.
Yeah, exactly. Cut me some slack here.
Nothing of the sort. Only tournament.
I do have this fight on him.
Look at you being all prepared.
Well done, past me.
You get to have that moment of being proud of yourself. Isn't that the best? Unfortunately, those ninjas jumping across is splitting them from their team. And Ninja just lost one of its spell edges, like I was alluding to earlier, so that is a significant weakening of his abilities.
Oh no, my archer's gonna span warm.
I mean, it might not be awful, like the rest of your team just always having defense up while... Yeah, look at how little damage they take. Now, the Preach I'm not a huge fan of, because... What are you doing, man?
I did kind of build this team to go for charms, and then kind of like slowly whittling down the enemy team as well, like taking away their weapons, speed, and stuff like that.
Guys, there's a ninja over here. You have been warned.
Oh no.
As it turns out, Morbles are still scary.
All those statuses falling off at once.
The funny thing is they do overwrite the... Oh my god. Nice.
The Kiyomori enabled that by putting Protect and Shell on everybody so he didn't warn.
And that charm landed on that Morble. That does change things.
Oh, the charm did land. Nice. Oh man, he had 20 health remaining after falling off the roof.
Although I'm not seeing any solution to that Petrify. Do you have one?
Let me check, but in the meantime I did charm the other Marlborough as well.
Well, I guess
Samurai
a team
does
can't have
review.
everything.
Samurai has Refute. That's the only Petrify removal that I have.
Does Simmons' team have frog removal?
Negative.
There we go. Yeah, between the charms on the Morbles and also Ninja Edges being broken, that is a pretty significant difference. Frog goes splat, apparently.
Yeah, my ninja wasted a lot of time getting that frog down though.
I'm trying to remember what I made sleep. I think that's the one I made overload, so I need to make that not fall off when you get hit. I'll tell you what, that's definitely not refute, so unfortunate.
Yep.
Once I've dug deeper into the AI, we'll find out why it's doing that. This is one
With
of
that
those...
other Petrify, there's no way that I can come back from this.
Yeah, this is one of those we're still in beta, pardon our dust sort of situations. We don't know why it's doing that, so I can't fix it. But we will be improving on it. Only things to know for the future. Down goes the Morble, though. It is 2 ninjas versus that archer. Katanas cost 2 items when they break, Kjata, so they are limited.
Did not know that either.
Ninjas do hold it together, but it was actually a decently close fight. Game 1 goes to the Special Forces. I think that would be not fun, Break. I already thought that, like, allowing them to carry 4 katanas might be too much, but, like, at 100% break rate, like, it's...
What is the break rate? 20%?
WP percent.
Oh, neither.
Or at least by default.
Did I land that charm?
I don't know. I can't see through walls. We'll know when it spins when one of them gets their turn. Yep.
Oh, I did. Nice.
The map features are pretty bad for Morbles right now. Gonna be hard to get, like, people in the bad breath when they're up on the boxes. That's one way to do it.
First cheery of the tourney.
%, but no dice.
Yeah, that's not a good place to walk up to against the Morble guys. Come on. Hey guys, look out! There's a Morble. Petrify. Another Petrify. I think I only have the Samurai left now.
I will run it through the debugger just to check on it, Simmon, because I was thinking the same thing. Simmon v Omega map 2 Cheery. Alright, yeah, I have it set to see why it's doing so little. But yeah, the Morbles did their Morbly job, and boy howdy.
Absolutely. The bad breath hits have been really, really strong. So.
When Morbles are good, they're real good. And it goes 2-0 to the Special Forces. Whoops. Up next, we have Ajorably 3 versus Kjata 2. The Charcuterie Board versus Blowfish and the Hooties. All right, for the charcuterie board, we have thin prosciutto, Sargento cheese, Ritz cracker, and slice olive. 4 priests. Planar Magic, MP Restore, Magic Attack Up, and Equip Sword for that Materia Blade. Time Magic, Counter Attack Up, and Equip Axe. Item Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Bows for that Mithril Bow. And Sliced Olive with Summon Magic, Counter Magic, Short Charge, and Equip Katana for that Cheery. On the other side, Blowfish and the Hooties, we have Blowfish the Priest, Faith Rod, Summon Magic, Auto Potion, and Magic Attack Up. And 3 monsters. Hootie the Taiju with Spirit of Life, Hootie the Trent with Blessing of Nature, and Hootie the Aribo with Please Eat.
So, also notable, the all priest team is all cursed rings as well.
Okay, that's just an easy patcher fix then, Simmon. It used to do MA times 13. I must have updated it and not actually changed it. So, cool. That'll solve it. That's like a 5-second fix. And you won, so I don't have to rerun the match. So everything's whatever.
Very interested in Ajorably's team here. All cursed ring priests. 3 of them have things that they can counter with while they're charging. All of them will take 0 damage while they're charging.
Yeah, having an Oracle would be helpful here.
Remind me what the Oracle does again?
Cast status magic.
Okay, I thought you meant the charging of the Oracle might be useful as well.
No, the the main, I think they have defend up. Now the main thing the Oracle would bring is, well, you're charging and I can't hurt you, but I can sure like turn you into stone. So ha ha ha.
Oh, to counter the priest and Oracle would be useful. Yes, yes, yes.
Yep. Get knocked off the walls. Haste on the back. Goodbye, pig.
Welcome back, pig.
You just keep getting knocked off the wall. I love it.
Deadshot is maybe the best addition in recent history.
And boom. $94. By which I mean 47. Oh my. Oh, followed the wrong one. You missed.
Lots of big spells coming out here. 464 on that hit from Flare 2.
Yeah, although that one had Faith, so was going to be a big hit if it landed in the charge window.
Priest does have re-raise, though.
Just a nice little leaf dance for a pair of 140s. Priest not as good at leaf dancing as a tree. What element is Bahamut that it can miss? Oh, wait. I forgot I gave MEV to everybody, so that's what happened. I suspect with the prevalence of talk skills that this is not quite as dangerous as it would have been like months before. But I did want to see, just like you said, if this was going to be degenerate or not.
Yeah, I think it's a very interesting build. Very obvious strengths, but don't immediately see a problem with it.
And being a bunch of white mages, they like don't really get to double up on the revives. Like half of your team can have a revive if you don't include item on one or something else. Speaking of revives, they're undead. Which I guess does answer one problem and creates a different one. Please Eat fails to land on the tree. And there's a bonk for 40. And a sword bonk back for 84. Some brawling priests.
And the pig has returned to the battle. 2 pigs in a tree versus 1 priest now, I think? Yeah, 1 priest who is in a bad way.
And with a crystal there failing to stand back up, that's a big loss. 2 of them in a row. Yeah, that priest is out of mana and doesn't have a way to get it back. That's another of the big weaknesses of the plan, is that you have to have a way to restore mana because it is an actual bottleneck this month. Just like that, the Hooties take game 1. I suspect there is like some really good team that uses like a couple priests for that. Especially if they have high move and move to the front while they have a supporting back line.
Yeah, I built a team like around kind of trying to exploit these charging buffs that the casters got. The bar that has, last song or whatever, and time mage casting quick.
Thing about mage is that or priest is they're definitely down several MA from the other casters.
Yeah.
And that's not a coincidence. That was on purpose so that nuking priests is not like the meta strat. Like, you gotta be priest. Because like all of the mages do bring something to the table with their charging mechanics. Like Wizard, just out of the gate, gets Guts and knows Explode or Self-Destruct, so, like, that's a combo right there.
That is on that team that I built.
That's a big Bahamut, though. Although if your summoner's the one casting Bahamut, it hits a lot harder. Just 173. Trees with, I believe, some of the highest MEV among the monster jobs.
Oh, interesting.
That was a big hit, though.
But the damage split counter kills the caster.
Yeah, Tree Raise does hit a little more often than I would like. However, there are some very good answers to re-raise, especially with archers on the archers kind of on the rise this month. Strix Feather Arrow is a very strong response to that. But yeah, trees are also in my this might be a little too strong zone. Because last month they wouldn't use that ability that often because just the way the AI routines worked, it wouldn't prioritize Shell and Protect, so they actually didn't use it very often. But now that it's being used preemptively, it's an emergent problem. Certainly something I'll be keeping an eye out towards fixing for the next month. Not the least of the reasons being that, like I already said, I have a plan in place for dealing with re-raise immediately, but...
Yeah, those two the two trees themselves seem like a really good core to a team to build around.
Well, yeah, on top of it, like Magic Spirit, I forgot to give the Chakra MP nerf, so it's also the best source of MP in the tournament.
Oh.
Like, I meant to do it, but I didn't put it in the DC, so I faithfully recreated what the DC told me to. While grumbling to myself that I messed up. So, like, look at that. 85 MP, like, that's not trivial. Yeah, I mean, Angel Song is fine because, well, Bard. You have to get him to cast it. But anyways, Blowfish and the Hooties take a quick 2-0. Up next, we have Talcall versus Coppola, Academy versus FF4 Nukes.
Be right back.
Perfect timing. I'm doing the team intro. Alrighty, for Academy, we have Lennox the Mime with Mimic, Stevie the Geomancer, White Magic, Counter Magic, Magic Attack Up, and Sicken. Shay the Monk with Battle Skill, Counter, Equip Shield, and Move HP Up. And River the Summoner with Item Barrier, half of MP, and Float. On the other side, for Coppola, we have Rydia the Summoner, Time Magic, Regenerator, Short Charge. Cecil the Paladin, Basic Skill, Auto Potion, Attack Up, Magic Defend Up. Yang the Monk with Jump, Weapon Guard, Equip Armor, and Equip Axe. And Edge the Sage with draw out, damage split, magic attack up, and defense up. Heading to 95. We have the Academy on the left and the Final Fantasy IV nukes on the right. This team, very similar thematically to one Love Colored Magic put in the preseason.
I am back. It looks like a Final Fantasy IV team here.
Yep. They're advancing as a single blob. And here's Carbuncle. Reflect for 2.
Brown team is Talcall's team, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Re-raise bounces off and goes to the monk, but does not land. $180 to the mime. And a Leviathan comes out. Double kill and a bunch of damage. With a Kiku for the follow-up kill. And a Shine for the 4th. That was a blitzcrank right there. Final Fantasy IV nukes living up to its name.
Wow.
Maybe starting a little closer will be better for the Academy. Whereupon they will do something to the other team instead of themselves and then dying. Summoner starts the charge before the other team gets a turn, which may work out better for the other team.
Does Summoner get while they're charging again?
Damage to the target.
Damage split?
No, just raw damage,
Yeah.
MA times an amount to the attacker.
Like a counterattack type of thing. Magical counterattack. Whoa, big hit from the Summoner. Takes out 2 people behind the bar? Or at
Looks
least
like
one
it.
And put a critical. 2 down.
I did warn you, Magic is a lot stronger this month. You do have M-Evade plus various other options, but Magic is very dangerous if they get their spells off.
Coppola's team is nuking Brown team down.
Living up to their name.
Coppola giving a warm welcome to Talcall.
Welcome to the community. 2-0 for Coppola. Up next, apologies to Soul. We have Bros versus Gunzerker version 4. Whoops, all Berserkers.
Bros versus Berserkers.
Unfortunately, the Berserkers are not berserking themselves like they're supposed to, which is something I'll have to fix for next month. But unfortunately, it has to stand because it is just the way the AI is written. Sorry. Anyways, Brosidon the Chemist with a Tidal Axe with Basic Skill, Dragon Spirit, and Overflow. Oppenheimer the Priest with Summon Magic, Counter Magic, Magic Attack Up, and Equip Bows. Gideon the Monk with Precision, HP Restore, Attack Up, and Equip Axe. And Gwen the Wizard with Basic Skill, Auto Potion, Move MP Up, and Magic Defend Up. On the other side, we brought our guns. Oracle with Iron Fan, Jump Hamido, and Short Charge. Squire with Item Regenerator, Attack Up, Move HP Up. Squire with Tidal Axe, Item Arrow Guard, Overflow, Magic Defend Up. And Samurai with Talk Skill, Counter Flood, Deadshot, and Guts. The team is supposed to have plus 255 modified Berserk to just berserk each other and then go wild. But unfortunately, the AI engine does not interpret that appropriately. I wish I knew why. I will by February. But for now, apologies, Soul, that it did not work. I spent most of the rest of last night after fixing the bugs trying to get to the root of this, and I just could not find it. It is a priority, if only so teams like this can exist in the future.
Exactly. It sounds like such a fun idea. It's just, like you're suggesting, it's just sad that it's not working.
I'm glad somebody tried it, but alas. Early show and protect with a high ether to pay for the cost.
See what Soul's team can do with lower caliber.
Wave Fist for 306. Monk's actually good at being monks this month.
You know, you love to see it.
I intentionally made sure they could get as big as, or bigger than Lancers.
Sure, it was noticed and appreciated.
Cheer up for the Chemist. And he goes for a Mega Potion instead of an Axe Swing.
Soul seem having trouble getting into position to do a lot of damage here, while your team is very defensive so far, it seems. Although the Monk is doing work.
Carve model. No more Petrify. Tell you what, that does it, though.
Yep, 347.
I am also suffering a bit from people not doing what they're supposed to. My wizard is supposed to be casting Frog, but instead he did nothing. Yeah, punch for 80 is not what he was designed for. But I guess we'll
black for 234.
I guess we'll take what we can get. Conk. Another 234 axe. Those Mega Potions are not going to outpace that axe. but Zodiac might. Down.
That'll do it. Berserkers only have 1 unit remaining.
Phoenix down for the monk. And a cheer up for the priests to bring the Zodiacs back online. Looks like we're going to have a bit of a Phoenix down loop interlude here.
Yeah, until the priest gets into a position to do some more damage.
Well, he's definitely got the mana for it now. Just a bit of a heal for the samurai, and then he's coming back into position. Chemist brings the monk back up to full strength, though. So with the two major DPSers of the team back in position, it's going to be a little rough for the samurai.
There we go.
Wave Fist does it. Game 1 goes to the bros. Oops. Going to small map 93. Berserkers being closer, probably helpful. They had some trouble getting into position in the start, and the monk just eviscerated their front line before going down.
Good call.
Although with how flat this is, Spin Fist might be disastrous.
Also might get a big Zodiac here.
Cheer up, little guy.
Nice.
Huh. I guess.
Oh, dodging the summon.
Slash eats a counter flood.
How did that counter flip?
Wizard's immune to fire. 221 axe. And Zodiac will be going off any second now.
Yeah, the Oracle's actually back down on the ground.
Ouch.
That's big. I think I saw 2 371 hits to take out the 2 units there, and the other one goes down immediately afterwards with the Ambrosia. And the monk finishes off with the Wave Fist. The match goes 2-0 to Sardek.
Bros, 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 bros. Up next we have Void 2 versus Break 3. Fast and Furious 6-2 versus Hearing the Silence.
Even with the lower MA, the White Mage did do a lot of damage with the Zodiac.
Well, that's the power of good compat. Alright, so Fast and Furious, we have Vin Diesel the Ninja with basic skill CT save and concentrate and magic defend up. We have Paul Walker the Knight with item weapon guard, abandon, and throw item. We have Girl Paul Walker, the Time Mage, with white magic, damage split, 2 swords for those Mace of Zeus, and defense up. And The Rock, the Steel Hawk, with Peck. Nice pun, I'm a big fan. For break, we have Got 5 on it, the Ninja, with Time Magic, CT Save, Short Charge, and Magic Defend up. Slim and Husky, the Dancer, with item PA Save, Equip Shield, and Defense up. Big Papa the Samurai with Red Shoes, item Weapon Guard, and Dead Shot. And Smokin' Herb the Archer with Punch Art, Hamido, Equip Armor, and Ignore Height with that Ice Bow. Wonderful teams on both sides. Going to large 78.
Interested in Slim and Husky, the Dancer. Looks like quite a brawling unit.
I think we're going to see for sure now if the changes I made to avoid depth 2 prevent poison as well. They do not. I was saying that I wouldn't mind if they did, because honestly the poison swamp mechanic is dumb because the AI doesn't see it. But if it's not fixed, whatever. I don't care. I wasn't trying to fix it. Get fast. Ouch. Immediate bird down. I guess
Very
much like
impressive.
Fire Emblem, flyers are weak to archers. That's not an actual mechanic.
Disclaimer, that was not in the change.
Disclaimer, not actually in the changelog. Just commentary. .36s all around. Although that CT save is probably going to be a problem. Need to take that ninja out in a hurry. They took that ninja out in a hurry.
Samurais couldn't use bows in the previous patch, right?
That is correct. Bow is a new weapon to Samurai this month.
I love that change.
I did a lot of shifting around with the weapon so that there is no weapon that only a single class can equip.
I like it.
So, like, books are on a couple of other classes. Harps and carpets are on, I think, Squire and Chemist, respectively.
Yeah.
And there are theoretically actual reasons to take them on each of them. The idea of, like, marching around with a giant fucking harp is just hilarious to me. Although I knew a guy who played the harp in the marching band in high school.
Yeah, I think it fits thematically. I like it. And the Chemist almost seems a little bit merchant-like, so they could be carrying around drugs and soaps to sell or whatever. Totally fits as well.
I'm a pharmacist, but I'll also sell you a nice throw rug.
Exactly.
Really brings the room together. do need to check one thing real fast. Okay, I need to double check that. Oh, I realized what I did. That'll be an easy solve. Time Mage was not applying stop to the attacking ninja, but I know why that wasn't.
And that Time Mage was unlucky trying to res that bird.
Double 88 bonk is enough. Time Mage is healed back up as well.
Too Fast, Too Furious team is would be pretty defensive, but it feels like the other team is just slowly whittling them down, especially with that samurai almost one-shotting people every turn. Person Strike seems like a really, really popular choice.
Which is interesting because almost nobody was using it prior to this month. Or they had it in the AI, just never used it. Hard to say. One of the two.
Oh, is that ninja undead and it stood back up?
No, it got full lifed.
Oh, okay.
It landed this time. Archer once again proving the worth of their dispel shots. Oof.
Wow. That Samurai Archer is strong.
Deadshot is a thing. Also, one thing I want to check here. Damn it. Son of a bitch! Now, whatever, I'll check on the formation screen. Here, have a potion, big murder ball guy. Slow wears off, but he can't get a clean shot.
Got a bow. He should have taken the shot, right? Does this knight have ice immunity?
Nope.
I'm surprised the Berserk you didn't try to take a shot. That's very strange, I feel like.
Even with reduced evades, that knight is super evasive.
Sure. 11% to hit? Is Discord working?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but at least he's losing this match, so I don't have to rerun it. I kind of love that we tried a mocking strike.
Samurai's strong, but not very strong against evasion.
70% timed strike, though. Game 1 goes to Hearing the Silence. Also, I want to see something here. Ninja, which team? Yep. Oh, it's just immune to slow. Okay, that's what actually happened.
Right back.
Cheer up out of the gate. Quick opening haste on 3. Bird's like, nah, I got my own haste. Bird couldn't get in position to do anything else, so it's just like, screw it. Well, Ninja did manage. Oh, it missed. Never a winner. Poor Void. Whack.
I am back.
Temporal strikes. That temporal strike slows down the time mage. Holy shit! 452. What is she charging?
And more importantly, will she actually be able to cast it? She's taking a lot of damage.
She damage split half of it over to the Berserker and slowed him, so even if she doesn't get a cast off, that slow is value in and of itself. Oh, good. That fix went in. It didn't slow the guy who ambrosiaed her.
Oh, nice.
It was yesterday. Oh, okay,
still
that's
alive.
why it was a lot of damage. That makes sense. And it missed. RNG, please. Ninja coming down. Ninja down. It is a 4-on-2. Girl Paul Walker going for a full life on the teammate.
Damage is putting in work. This time Mage is surprisingly tanky.
And that slow on the Samurai has been huge. Look at how long he's just been standing there doing nothing.
Very true, very true. I love these charge skills that the Mage has got.
Yes,
That's a
it
good
is,
question.
Hero. Not that we're noticing, because the dancer's still dancing, but... Cashmere Diamond Shield Leather Mantle. I know why it's not slowing the ninja. It's not slowing the ninja because he's immune to slow. Dancer, I'm not super sure about why it's not slowing.
What's not slowing the dancer? I thought we said it was.
Ooh, 140 rug bonk.
Yeah, it does look like Void's team is a little bit on the back foot here. Being slowly pushed into this corner, or this top section of the map here.
Samurai is finally not slow anymore.
Almost got slowed again.
Yeah, I was gonna say, about that.
Full life miss again. RNG, please.
Rigged.
Rigged and rugged.
And the archer is back up too.
Okay, 4v4 again, right? Or no, the bird is missing still.
Yeah, bird's dead in the, or crystalled in the corner. Samurai just having a hell of a time getting in action this time.
Yeah, and when he does, he's missing his shots.
Man down.
Okay, 3v3 again.
Going for what looks like a heal on the teammate Ninja. Poison not quite enough to finish him off, but this will be. And yup, we saw the slow hit the dancer. Oh, that wasn't a heal. She predicted it and precast the full life. Wow.
I was gonna ask if that was a precast full life. That is crazy.
The reason you didn't see a lot of those in vanilla is there were some calculation errors in the AI coding that I fixed with this batch of things from Doku Rider. So now you're actually seeing them because they're calculating the timings correctly on them.
I love it. The time mages looked forward through time. To better cast their white magic.
Poison is reapplied. Time Mage goes down, and it is once again just Paul Walker.
With his 30 damage attacks.
And an archer who can chakra through it. Oh, wait. I had the wrong team. The archer is on Paul Walker's team, I think.
Oh, really?
Is he? Why was he attacking a team? Oh, he probably had an elemental heal and just got Hamido'd. That's what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Found it. Well, grabbing the crystal and letting the poison and knife dance get him down. Well, the second dodge is a front dodge because they turn around when they block. Haste 2 coming in.
What was that about the second dodge being a front dodge?
When you attack someone from the back, the first hit turns them around, so it's not a back dodge anymore.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that. So the second attack has a lesser chance to hit, usually. That's interesting.
Yep, it's one of the reasons why two hands is weaker than, or two swords is weaker than two hands. But anyways, goes to Hearing the Silence 2-0. Up next we have Paddy 3 versus Kaffe 3, Evoker versus All Animals.
Every match has been a 2-0 tonight.
Yep, that's round one for you. Alright, so for... Oh boy, that's a lot of summoners. For Evoker, we have Blood Pact the Summoner with an S-Bag with Talk Skill, Counter Magic, and Short Charge. Thunder Spirit the Summoner with Black Magic Barrier, Move MP Up, and Magic Defend. And Fire Spirit the Summoner with Black Magic Auto Potion, Magic Attack Up, and Move +1. And Light Spirit the Priest with Time Magic, Regenerator, Equip Armor, and Defense Up. On the other side, for All Animals, we have MVB the Chocobo, Most Valuable Bird. Feeder the Aribo with Please Eat. Christian the Dark Behemoth with Sudden Cry. And Rhino the Summoner, I guess that counts as an animal, with Item, Damage Split, magic attack up and teleport. Heading to large 54. Preach coming out to start. Matched with a Choco Guard on the other side. Please eat for the bird. Does not land. And now the other team gets into position and starts the onslaught.
Let the summonings begin.
In haste to keep him ahead of the other team's summoner as well. Lightning to start with a bit of damage back from the other charger. Down goes the pig.
Preemptive raise?
Preemptive raise. Did not land. Isuna covering them. And a preach for the third. Choco Cure for 120 for each. Explosion keeps him up through it. Or Choco Cure keeps him up through the explosion.
That was only like a 106 or something.
Yeah, he healed for 120 beforehand, so...
Yeah.
Summoners blocking the jump across points and just nuking across the way.
Yeah, these two summoners are just in lockstep. Here we go, the third join the pack. Oh, the behemoth can't even get across here, can he?
I don't believe so. I think he has to go to the bridge on the left. Because he doesn't have as much jump as a Chocobo does. Cyclops takes one out. Life Break does reach across the gap.
There we go. Big cure, 230.
Uh-oh. Just 178. Getting up close and personal with that cast.
Big miss on the Sylph. This should take out the Behemoth.
But he
That also
dodges.
misses. Surprised White Team hasn't been able to resurrect their friend over there yet.
And that unkillable Behemoth picks up a crystal and just keeps going.
Now has somebody in range to just attack as well.
They might not have revival. That Preach might be their only source.
Oh yeah, I think it was the green summoner that cast Fairy, wasn't it? I just figured one of those summoners must have Fairy. Maybe it's the one that's dead.
Nice MP switch from the Behemoth.
Yeah. Blocked a big hit with that one. Even this priest can't heal himself, he's just retreating into the corner.
Might be he's out of MP.
Could be.
Or he just doesn't have heals. Could be either one. MVB really playing a surprisingly large part in the durability of the green team. Yeah, he's just at MP, that's the problem. Priest has 0 mana. Yeah, it looks like that one's out of mana too. The Ambrosia's on the green team really paying off. Nay.
Despite green team being dominant, it feels like it might take them a while to actually close this out.
Well, that's going to
There
help.
we go. That was amazing. Sudden Cry turns the summoner directly into a crystal.
Chris Chan living up to the name.
Oh yeah, yeah. Really big. That was a Zodiac, right? 178 on both the summoner and the Chocobo. Oh, here we go. That last priest goes down. Oh, it did from the damage from the charging summoner.
Yep. Game 1 goes to all animals. 77 up next.
Oh, I just realized the summoner has like the rhino horn on their head, so rhino makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Could've
And
gone with
also-
unicorn as well.
Also, humans
Unicorn
are in
lane.
fact animals, so...
True, very true.
So really, however you want to write it, it's true. Hoo boy, Rhino's about to get a big one off. Haste 2 to start. $200-ish from that summon. $235. Critical on the bird.
Oh, look at how sad he is.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, the counter magic. I think the counter magic did more damage than the original cast.
Oof. Evoker definitely having a stronger showing at this moment. We'll see if they can keep it up. The 2 down, looking like they will. Would not have expected the small map to be better for the Evokers, but it's looking like it might be.
It appears you can break.
Pig is down. Chocobo has regen, but there is still gas in the tank of the Evokers. That is not good for the Chocobo. Showing Protect wear off. $178 Zodiac, followed by $169 Explosion. That's enough. We're going to a game 3.
First game 3 of the evening.
And as luck would have it, in a map that Paddy made himself.
I'd love to see it.
Teams moving up to meet in the middle. Just barely enough range on Rhino to get it to the Evokers. This haste 2, though, means that the Evokers are probably going to get some pretty good coverage before all animals gets to their next turns. Sure enough, 3 spells being charged. 266 crit knocks her back. Looks like they're surviving the spells pretty well, and the animals come in with a straight dash, but a Guts prevents the kill. MP switch in a near fatal.
It was a big heal from the White Priest.
And that Guts made her survive to get to it, just so perfect. The value of Rhino's Ambrosia showing here. Christian takes out one of the evokers.
The priest decides to go for a 6 damage bonk on the Chocobo.
Out of magic again. Evokers appear to have a problem with MP recovery. The charm comes out from the pig.
Did the charm change the color palette of that summoner?
Don't believe so.
Why is she blue? But that guy's blue now too. What's happening? Dead person is blue as well.
Yeah, but wasn't that their team color?
They're white. That summoner over there is white.
Super weird.
Yeah, very strange.
I know when you die you turn blue, or when you crystallize you turn blue, but that's the only time, so yeah, I don't know.
Kind of weird sudden cry crystallize interaction, maybe? I don't think he was using sudden cry though. Big Titan takes out one of the summoners and brings the other priest down to critical. Like the animals are slowly taking this one.
Yeah, the mana troubles on the evokers just not working out.
That summoner just died and went from white to blue. What a silly thing to see happen.
I don't know what's causing it, but also I don't really think it matters all that much, so whatever.
It's just very interesting to see. It almost looks like you're saying, like it's the crystal palette, like it's almost like its own little unique coloring we're seeing.
Well, like the thing that I did to fix the purple palette bug was I made everyone who turned into a crystal turn into palette 0.
There you go.
So during the crystallize procedure, that would happen. I don't think I did anything in that routine lately, so it shouldn't be. Whatever.
The animals take it.
Animals take it 2-1. Up next, Break 2 versus Love Card Magic 4. Chorus of Cicadas versus Embodiment of Scarlet Devil.
Grab a drink. I'll be right
Yep. Alrighty. For Chorus of Cicadas, we have Miss Berry, the Geomancer. Time Magic, Counter Magic, Short Charge, Magic Defend up. House Rolls the Gust. Oh my god, please stop it. Stupid controller. Stay plugged in. Cookie Monster, the Living Bone with Kotetsu. And Shortcakes the Squire with Punch Art, Weapon Guard, Deadshot, and Sicken. On the other side, for Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, we have Mei Ling the Monk with Dance, PA Save, and Equip Armor. Remilia the Lancer with Basic Skill, Counter Throw, Martial Arts, and Move HP up. Sakuya the Chemist with Time Magic, Auto Potion, Equip Shield, and Teleport. And Pacholi the Sage with Elemental, Regenerator, Magic Attack up, and Defense up. Heading to large 71. Haste 2 gets the team. Sturdy on 3. 108 to the Chemist. And a full heal with a pair of deaths. Sage starting up a cast and heading towards the corner. Just a lot of defensive things going on from Scarlet Devil. Nameless lands a pair of don't moves. That's really going to slow down the Chorus of Cicadas. Chemist is down.
back. It's the first game of the match still.
Yep. Nameless Dance got off a pair of don't moves, really slowing down the advance of Chorus of Cicadas.
We split up the team a little bit too then.
Refresh the don't move and landed a slow.
Confused from Nameless as well?
Yep.
Wonder if this Dancing Monk can res the Chemist in time. 2 more Confusions land from the Nameless. This Monk is doing work.
Kind of the only one on the team who is.
Opts for the kill on the Ghost rather than the res on the Chemist. The Chemist is going to crystallize.
Does the monk have revive?
Maybe not. Maybe they really just wanted the Monk to just dance.
Nah, she just waited.
Oh, wow, she still had time.
Just barely made it. The AI does know timings now that this patch is in, so it is possible that's just what was happening. Was that she knew how long she had and she took all of it.
No doubt that's what it is.
Still wild.
Yeah, love to see it.
Well, there's the confusion off. Chemist just dropped like a sack of bricks.
Big haste for the remaining 3 players on 3 characters on Black Team. Goes for the early revive this time.
Nice.
Chemist right back. Yeah, the Chemist with 69 health. Nice.
Nice little 90 on the Skellington. The
Wait,
free item.
Chemist with 69 health is not in critical and guarded against the Heart Protect Squire. Very impressive. And the Demi misses. Chemist proving to be quite tanky right now for the red team. Hit ball heal for 180. That's awesome. Chemist going on the offensive with the Ambrosias against these undead.
Just getting forced into the corner, although the gust is back up.
Doesn't do much to the Chemist though with the auto potion proc. Big Demi on the Monk for 233. Lancer's just warning people in the back. About
Guys,
what?
guys,
Who
there's
knows?
enemies. yeah.
We're dealing with them. We see them.
The red coats are coming. We're the red coats. Big Wither takes out the monk, but the Chemist should have a ambrosia for that, I guess. Another successful ambrosia toss, really good against this team.
Yeah. of work.
Doesn't even cure the chemist.
There we go. Lancer did something useful. Followed by a big shocker from the monk. And now an ambrosia for herself. You deserve it, chemist. You deserve it. A little refreshment after all this work you've done. Squire is joined by the skeleton again. An immediate Kotetsu takes out, what was that, the monk?
Yep.
No, not the monk, that was the sage.
Ah, yeah, the monk's way in the back. Dancing again. Gets an ambrosia to pick her back up.
Gotta be running out soon, or I guess not. We might have quite a bit.
Yeah, chemists with the double capacity.
Yep.
Oof.
Wow. I just now realized the Lancer is undead, got healed by that Kotetsu. Guards against the Demi.
Confusion and a slow out. And a revival for the Sage again. It is 4 on 3, but some of those are real low.
Yeah. Hopefully that confusion pays off. I think the red team might have needed that. I like the momentum was against them again. Despite this Canvas being so good against this mostly undead team, they're hanging in there. The Squire is managing to stay alive in the back, and the confused skeleton still used Kotetsu and took out the Sage again.
Got to get that Warren off.
Well, that's a cool animation on the Gust bending.
I love the little defend sprites from the monsters. They're adorable.
Definitely has some novelty to them since you don't see them that often.
Chakra up. And time for another ambrosia.
And 135 is enough to take out the Gust. Another confused Kentetsu from the skeleton. Does some massive damage. Takes out 2 of them. But still heals the undead Lancer. The red team is all back up again.
But sooner or later, they're going to run out of those ambrosias. Yeah, charging death on the enemy Lancer, not super great.
Wish and Revive should also run out as well eventually, or become very, very unlikely to hit. But these, I guess the skeleton you said is immune to crystal, but this Gust has been coming back pretty consistently, along with the Geomancer, who just now comes back as well.
Just good luck is all.
Whereas, like, cheer up, we got this. They might still have it.
Nameless coming out again. Poison's a useful one. Other big ambrosia. The ghost once again back up.
Unreal. The chemist goes down once again. Aimless hits a slow on the squire.
Sage is running out of juice fast.
Chemist and Sage down. It's now a 3v2 in favor of the black team. Two v2 now. That monk survived with like 7 health, I think.
Lancer 144. Chakra does help.
Yeah, red team's not getting their revives off now, though.
Once again, down goes the gust.
Skeleton's gonna have to come back and help out Squire to finish this off. Mister's not going for the wish on the Sage. Just now crystallizes, so the Sage is gone entirely. Monk goes down from the Squire, 240 from that hard, very impressive. Oh, and the Chemist crystallizes, the Geomancer crystallizes. It's now just the Squire and the Lancer, but the Skeleton should come back any second now. Lancer does use Wish on the Monk, who comes back.
Starts a dance and crystals up.
Yep. So this is basically a full health 2-person black team versus a full health 2-person red team, or at least close to it. Yeah, it is full health, but both of them.
And the ghost goes down finally.
It's basically a reset match. Now it's just a 2v2. Very interesting how this one has turned out. The chemist actually never even ran out of ambrosias, just happened to get crystallized in the process of this.
Yeah, just positioned poorly. Well, that shouldn't.
Fist on the skeleton?
That shouldn't happen.
Only 79 on that hit. The Squire got a 240 hit on the monk earlier. I guess it had a warn on it as well. That monk did. That's what. Protect, shell, and defend. Did that skeleton just run into the corner and do nothing?
Yep. It's a very small chance for that to happen, but it does happen occasionally.
Monk is just getting destroyed by the poison right now.
Lancer not doing a whole lot to help out about it.
Just telling her, hey, you're poisoned, be careful.
Look out, poison tick coming.
Low lance on the skeleton.
Monk dodging the attack, which, again, new feature for this month. Performing and charging do not arrest evasion.
Got slow on both of the enemies as well, but Skeleton does move into position to Kotetsu now, putting the Monk into critical. But she's dancing away.
Uh-oh.
Confusion on the Squire, that's going to help. Could help, anyway.
You had healed this whole time!
Just warning her about the poison instead of healing it. Wow.
Oh, I guess that's one way to confuse. Quick warn.
You're almost dead, Monk.
Is she going to warn herself or wish the monk?
See our first wish miss? Nope, not yet.
Oh, the other side getting in on this warn game.
Yeah, this wish has been 100% this match so far.
I know that, like,
lucky.
with good compatibility, the first 2 or 3 should be at 100% with expected PA rates, but I'm going to look at something while we're doing this. Did it stop? Damn it. Nope, don't pause, go. Alright, let's see. Lancer is which character number?
Is that Breaks team or Colosseum team?
It's team 2, so well, whatever, I'll just find it naturally. 1908 CC.
Looks like the Lancer is Unit 2 on that team.
Well, whatever it finished, whoops. Hold that thought.
For a second I was like, oh, what did I do wrong?
Wasn't you, it was me. Alright, so red team took game 1, which was LCM.
Yep.
Ghost getting right into the action immediately.
I don't think you're streaming it on Discord.
What was that? Oh, by the screen share on Discord probably turned off because I accidentally closed. Yeah, there you go. You're back. Yeah, I closed the debugger and it closed the emulator.
Oh yeah.
Which, when I reopened it, the Streamlabs picked it back up, but Discord didn't.
Does the Gus have teleport too?
No, just teleport one.
Yeah.
It just... All of those are in range, it's just that they aren't guaranteed to succeed. So the Ghost will only ever really do, like, range 3 with its teleports.
Yeah, I knew that little quirk. I was just surprised whenever I got the stream that the Ghost was basically in the back line over here. So I jumped in there.
Yeah, it was moving forward real aggressively. Death misses. Sundown proc on the Living Bone. Sage survived at 4. And Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, for some reason, deciding that the upstairs is where they want to be. With the Lancer guarding the entry. Nice hits on Demi, too. Those ones sure landed. Sage charging up a spell. There's a pair of
Double
confusions.
confusion. Very nice. Was that a Asuna?
But a Stigma Magic addresses the first one. Monk continues her dance off.
Does the AI always use confusion if they're confused on themselves?
Stigma Magic, it's common. It's not guaranteed, but it is common.
Another demi hit, this one for 150.
I am noticing that confused people are just doing nothing weird, which is incorrect.
Yeah, like the skeleton has been using Kotetsu and Knife Hand just against enemies.
It is probably... I'll have to look into that. I have a suspicion.
Does that give sturdy as well? Death spell too?
Yep.
Somebody's hanging out in the back over there. Some kind of weird animations happening in the
I think
back.
that's the dancer.
Oh yeah, that's why it looks so weird.
Pitfall comes out, 108. Chemist with the 180 Ambrosia finishes the ghost off up top.
Here we go. We need the chemist assassin to get to work.
Down to one team member. But it's not undead, so the assassin chemist unfortunately does not have a plan.
I didn't train for this.
Well, apparently neither did the squire, because that wasn't it. Haste comes out. Please give us another pitfall. You had one job.
Oh no. Gonna have that ghost coming back, maybe.
Yeah, we've seen this.
Sorry.
We've seen this loop before. And she misses the chemist. Why would I want to cure the poison?
That Hell Ivy did more harm than good there.
Oh, these pitfalls coming out again. Ambrosia incoming. Okay, I like that more. Ghost goes down. All right, chemist, what you got?
Here we go. We got
Right,
some offense.
good.
96 damage.
Actual attacks. Fuck. How did he ever die last time?
Good question, actually. I feel like that monk actually Earth Slashed or something, maybe?
Poison. That's how.
Yep.
Goes 2-0 to Embodiment of Scarlet Devil. Up last, we have Barren 2 versus Void 1. Is this any good versus Graveyard Smash? We're going to find out, Barren. All right. Whoops. For Barren, we have Cameron the Ninja, double Tonberry Knife with Concentrate, Sicken, and Hamido. Seth the Lancer with Punch Art, Dragon Spirit, Martial Arts, and Move +2. Ophelia the Spellblade with Summon Magic, Absorb Used MP, Magic Attack Up, and Move +1. And Milady the Time Mage with White Magic, Meatbone Slash, Short Charge, and Defense Up. And Graveyard Smash, we have Helper the Bloodstalker, Schnappy the Living Bone with Kotetsu, Alucard the Knight with Basic Skill, Weapon Guard, Abandon, and Maintenance. And Return of Paul the Time Mage with White Magic, Counter Magic, 2 swords for Double Mace of Zeus, and Defense Up. Let's head on to Large 30.
14 speed on that time mage.
Time Mage so fast.
Only the time mage would finish itself. Here we go.
And now the party can begin.
20 speed time mage. No, 20. Can't math. 21 speed time mage.
Right out of the gate with a chef's knife, misses. Living Bone has Kotetsu for the team heal, and a counter magic for the team heal.
Ooh.
Spicy. Another haste coming down.
Full team haste now.
Not the most efficient full team haste, but hey, you do what you gotta do.
Very unfortunate positioning, I feel like, from Black Team right here as well.
Blood Ritual 240 to the Ninja.
Tomberry might be dying here.
I was going to say Tonberries
450
never die, but thankfully I did not get it out before he died. If it wasn't for bad luck, Void wouldn't have any luck. Living Bone going for a 24% death on the ninja.
Godspeed with that.
Haste reapplied. Poisoned out and dies. Guards the Earth Slash, but team is behind.
Is that a poison from the shuriken?
Yeah, it's Sicken.
I didn't think Sicken worked with throw.
It does.
I love that.
Knife hand, 150. That's probably going to be a little more than 150. 288, and the Time Mage is down. Wished back, but for how long?
Spectable, double 88 damage from the Time Mage. Rocks the Dragon Spirit on the Lancer, and the Time Mage is down again. Lancer's throwing out some nice chakras to the team.
Living Bone going for a 15% death this time.
Not the play.
Not the play. That is, though. Nice Hamido. Wave Fist takes him out off in the corner.
Only the night remains.
Sick. Tries to cheer himself up after his whole team fails him. But alas. Once again poisoned. Probably going to keep him in a cheer up loop to cure his own poison.
Yeah. Until he runs out of shurikens.
I mean, I don't think he's going to run out of...
Before then, yeah.
Don't think he's going to run out of ninja blades.
He could just stick in with his normal attack as well. That does make sense.
Oh god, it was Tonberry knives.
10 damage apiece.
Game 1 goes to Barren.
Very nice, really.
So far, so good, Barren. Nice music map synergy on this one.
Unfortunately, cannot hear the music.
It's the random battle music that plays on this map.
Oh, nice.
I've heard so many hours of this grinding up JP on this map.
Yep.
Which actually is harder than you think. Because when monsters are in level 99 in Chapter 1, they one-shot your team. Because monsters scale a lot faster than you do without equipment.
Yeah, exactly.
That was the work of a summer way back in my high school days. .218 heal. Skeleton books it out. Titan answers the Tonberry, so red once again on the back foot. Ninja keeping up the shuriken pressure in spite of his 2 Tonberry knives.
Doesn't really want to use the double dead proc chance.
Tonberry is back in the fray. Magic Ruin fails to prevent the Demi, and down goes the skeleton. Or slash fatigues the Tonberry, but that does nothing. Tell you what, Titan will kill it though.
Talk about overkill.
Down to the poison. Poison once again turning out to be surprisingly good as a status effect.
Sure.
Especially when it locks him in a cheer up loop. Time Mage charging up a big spell, as is the Spell Blade. But they're both guarded. Knight continues retreating. There's a crystal. Will the skeleton get back up or not?
We're going to be very evasive right now.
Cheer up to cure the poison, and a crystal to cure the hit points. Perfectly timed. And the skeleton is in fact back up. And aiming for death on the ninja. or slash not enough to prevent the death cast, but the ninja survives it anyways.
Nothing but death can prevent the death cast.
Well, that was a lot.
What the hell was that?
I don't know. Has sundown now, so the next hit's bigger.
Judgment or something like that? What's that one called?
Disrupt.
Disrupt, okay.
Either way, we have a dead proc, and that's that. Barren takes the match 2-0, and that will be it for tonight. Well, look at us. We made it through day one without any major issues that requires rerunning matches. Couple of small fixes that didn't impact the match at all. So
yeah, let's get a round of applause here for Sardek. This is a night and day difference from the results of last month, so I think you did a bang-up job, man. Well done.
I mean, I kind of had to. Like, so embarrassing introducing myself to Hactics and, like, getting a channel, and then it's like, oh, actually, let's postpone for a month because I suck. I'm not too bothered by it, but
no, I gotcha. Just really impressive stuff, man.
But anyways, thank you all for putting up with the delay and coming out for the matches after it. Especially big thanks to Omegasuspekt for coming along for the ride and commentating.
Happy to help, man.
Really looking forward to seeing how some of these stronger teams that we saw in day one end up doing in the later ends of the bracket. There's still a lot to see, so I will see you all tomorrow with the next one. Night.
GG's and good night, everybody.